Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis, and this is Kaon Reviews. All right, everyone, and as you saw in the intro, today's video review is going to focus on the ToyHax labels for the Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 collection Robots in Disguise 2000 Universe Scourge, or as I like to refer to him as Black Convoy from Transformers Car Robot. And I have to say, ever since I saw the review that Patriot Prime had done, I know I had to get it. As a matter of fact, I think I did receive an email about the set. So I think he got his directly. Well, he got his naturally through ToyHax, like I did with mine. Except he's got the hookup with them. But nonetheless, this is a good set. Now, as you can tell, there's like several different labels here. Some on foil backing, some on flat silver backing. Then you got some on white. So I'm going to start off with the one labeled 1 of 5. And this one is the... this one, I believe, is for the faceplate, and I'm gonna see if I can try and zoom in on this. Ooh, there we go. Oh, Western Star. Oh, okay. Yeah, considering that they are both, I should say, him and Optimus are both the same type of truck. Naturally, they're gonna be the same. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down right here. So we're moving on from that small one to number 2, which is on this reflective foil back. So you can see, the ring lights, the back of my camera, and part of my befugly head. But you can tell all this is going to go onto that tanker that you see right there. So you got some plated labels and so forth. Very nice. I am looking forward to getting this done. So now we're going on to, I believe this is number 3. And you see a lot of decals for the windshield, the side windows. I think on the silver backing ones, I think there's some labels for his mirrors. You also see some decals for his sword. Some danger plating for when he's in base mode, and of course some for his for the front of his chest and on the sides as well. So there's a lot of small decals on there, and you know how much I love small decals. All right, so number 4 is going to be on this nice reflective backing, and this is a lot mostly for the interior. Now you're probably wondering, well, how do you know? It's because if anyone saw my previous video, which features Laser Optimus Prime, these are very similar. Well, they are the same, they just have different colors and different view screens for his base mode. So we got that on there. Now we have number 5 of 5, and this I do believe we have for his shoulders, but at the same time you also have some license plates and such. Now of course you got some that say Scourge, you also see one that says Black Convoy, you also see another one that says Nemesis. So, I mean, he does have, 3 different names. So I'm going to put that down here. And this one is an alternate Again, this is for the side doors, and you see he's got 3 different variations. One with the one with the upside down G2 Autobot symbol. You got the Decepticon symbol, and then you have the G2 Decepticon logo. So in various sizes. So I'm thinking I gotta decide on which one I'm gonna put on. I may put on the upside down G2 logo. I mean, for anyone that saw Car Robot, or as it was known in the States, Robots in Disguise, that first introduced them, you will see a logo on his shoulder that has, you know, this one right here. So I may go ahead and put that on there. Who knows? But this is like the symbol parts for Black Convoy. So let's go ahead and zoom out just a bit and try to get this centered just a bit. So I do apologize if I Alrighty, there we go. So we have, let's go ahead and try and get Black Convoy in the frame as well. And yes, I am shooting overhead. Luckily, my stand, has a very nice tight ball joint here. But I wanted to show that off prior to, prior to the applications. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply these off camera. So I will be doing a before as well as an after. And then afterwards, we'll do a comparison in each mode with Laser Optimus Prime just to see the difference. So without any further ado, let's get to modding. He's not much different than Laser Optimus Prime, other than, the basic color scheme. He's got some really good blue teal highlights that break up the monotony of the black. You do have it around his windshields here, along his helmet, as you can tell. I'm going to zoom in just a bit so you can see. And he's got those really cool looking eyes. Now, of course, as always, I keep on forgetting to bring a flashlight to shine in the back, so because he's got that clear dome that he's able to, so you can have that light piping going on. So he does have a lot of good molded detail, just like the other figure. It's very, very nice. So not too bad. I stated it before when I first reviewed this figure. He is really badass looking. I mean, wow. So I'm going to zoom out just a bit. There we go. So there he is before. Let's go ahead and take a look at him after. All right, now there he is, all labeled up with his ToyHax labels, and damn it all, I have to say I am very impressed with the way he looks. Especially around the chest area, because, I mean, they left it with a clear chest, and holy cow, I mean, that is so blipping awesome. Now, I did, and I have to go ahead and say this, I did make the attempt to go ahead and put the labels for his faceplate and his eyes, but for some reason I just was unable to get that faceplate label to go on there. So at which point I'm just like, going, screw it, I ain't gonna worry about it. And in terms of the eyes, yeah, you know me and my fondness for extremely small decals. Oh man. So yeah. Hell, there was some labels that I just like, oh hell no. And I will show you which ones I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and pull him back over there. Alright. So as I stated earlier, one of the issues I had were for the face sculpt there, as you can tell. So I didn't bother with adding on the clear labels because I know that, and I'm going to try and show this off to you. As you can tell right off the bat, and there we go. See, he's got that light piping going on, so you can tell right there. Oh, cow. I am so loving this. And I mean, as you can tell, as we have it close up, the detail in terms of the shoulder decals. As a matter of fact, there was a shoulder decal on there that I didn't get until much later. As you can tell, he's got 3 different versions, but they all go into that small section there. Oh, hold on, sorry. Into that small section right here. So that's fine. I was able to piece together the labels they needed. In addition, bring this puppy out just a bit. Come on, come on, focus. There we go. So, with that being said, as you can tell, he's got some labels on 4 corners on each shoulder. Now, there were some other labels on there, but I was just like, oh, hell no. I was having way too much issues. As you can tell, I got these needlepoint pliers right here. I may need to find, or I need to get a, pretty much I would need to get a new one because this one's all bent out of all the hell, but also get some flat pliers as well. Oh, tweezers, sorry. God, it's been a long day. But as you can tell, he also had some different decals, for his chest, but I liked this one because it is so very much like his car robot variation, and I'm still liking it. Now, of course, on his forearms he does have some black labels that have the blue highlights there along the side right there. As you can tell, he does have this label on his back, so that will carry over into his vehicle mode. He also has some decals here along his crotch area, along his upper thighs, a blue shiny blue or teal sticker here. And he's got some triangles here on his calf, and some, let's see here, you know what? I did not even do this. Good gravy. I had completely forgotten to turn on the light. There we go. So we also have these red labels here. So they're on either foot. In addition, he does have some labels along his sword, along the hilt, or I should say the sword guard, along the blade here, and on the opposite end there. In addition, though, he also has some additional labels. Try and get this. Come on, let go. Ooh, almost stabbed myself here. So let me go ahead and back them up. Alright, so and there we go. Okay, so as you can tell, he's got some labels here when you lift up these knee guards, and you got some knee missiles here. In addition, you also have some missile pods, just like it showed in the original illustration. Of course, as I made a notation, you know, in my previous review video for this figure, the missile pods do not fire on this figure, so this is just for show. And you know, there we go. I mean, I am really liking this figure. Oh, almost forgot. So you also have along his hips some dots that cover up the peg holes. In addition, you have some internal mechanisms on both sides. So very, very nice. So again, that is, let me just try and zoom out so you all can see him. So there he is in all his glory. Again, I'm really liking this figure. So at this point, we're going to go ahead. We've already seen before. We're seeing after in robot mode. Let's go ahead and take a look at his vehicle mode. All right, in vehicle mode, as you can tell, he is the same type of cabin trailer or tanker in this case as Laser Optimus Prime. No different other than the color applications and the general molding. You know, very nicely detailed, as you can tell. You know, as the light hits it, you can see there's a lot of molded detail like before. Some pinstriping along the top of the cab there, along, I don't know if you can see it, but I will get this a little closer. There's some pinstriping or outline around the windshield and along the hood here, and you know, some teal accents on the top roof lights. And of course, he's got some of that, you know, clear pinkish plastic for his headlights, and some great molded detail. Now, the one thing that I did have an issue with, I'm trying to remember, come on, is the gas tanks will not stay in there. There we go. So now the gas tanks are out. So very nice, I like that. And let me go ahead and show you the tanker. So very nice molded detail there. A lot of empty space on here. But then again, if anyone saw, you know, the RID series when it came out, like in the early 2000s, or I should say when it made the transition to the US in the early 2000s, or the original, you know, Transformers Car Robot series, you'll know that there was hardly anything on here, just the molded detail on here. So that's good all the way around. So this is Black Convoy before. Let's go ahead and take a look at him after. All right, now in vehicle mode, after the ToyHax applications, we see some additional pinstriping along the top of the roof here. You also see some applications here along the steps here, Along the side right there, you also see some reflective applications in the headlights as well as the grille. You also have, and this is what I wanted to show off, his vanity license plate that says Black Convoy. Now, there were some applications or some stickers that I did not put on there. One of them, as you can tell, happens to be along the windows. Reason why is because those labels will cover up the front windshield, which has that awesome teal outline around the windshield. So I didn't want to cover that up. The same will go for here as well. Now there is a reflective application for the mirror, as you can tell. And you also see some applications here and here, which I will touch upon momentarily. And once again here. Now, of course, wow. So, we're going to go ahead and look at the trailer briefly. Now, for anyone that has seen Patriot Prime's review of this set for this figure, he would have told you it's the same, outlines that these labels get broken up into, except they are major fingerprint magnets, as you can tell. They're very reflective, which is cool, but I don't know. I actually like this on here. I like the silverish, type of paint that they put on here. So, unlike the Laser Optimus Prime, which had that great artwork for his trailer, this one really didn't need it, especially the reflective part. So I'm not going to go ahead and put that on there. But I did put some on there, which is the little plating on here, some decals here and here. And of course, the signature upside down G2 Autobot symbol, which Black Convoy uses. And of course, you see some decals underneath here and here and along here. So there he is. And I have to say, this allowed this figure to pop a little bit more. I'm really liking it. And let me scroll back in. And I can't say any more. I mean, I like it. In terms of the decals for his tanker, again, because someone did make a mention about it, I think it was on Reddit, that the reflective decals for his tanker, aren't really needed. And I have to agree. Personally, in my own personal opinion, I really don't think these labels were really needed. Now, if there was, with Laser Optimus Prime, a decal on there originally, then yeah, I would see the need to go ahead and put that on there. But in this case, no, not really. So, in addition, there were some other applications which I will touch upon as we go along. So, that is it for vehicle mode. And we're going to go ahead and move on to his base mode. In his base mode, as you can tell, there's not much of a difference between Laser Optimus Prime's mode. Other than the color scheme, as I mentioned earlier, you will see a lot of good molded detail along the sides here, along the outside, on this ramp here. You do see his battle axe here, which I have stored here. Now, I am planning on getting a third-party kit to add on some much-needed accessories to this base mode. As you can tell, it is very, very plain. The labels I'll be putting on today for this mode will help out a little bit, but he does require some accessories for this mode. So hopefully that will help out a lot more. Anyway, you've seen the base mode before. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, or take a look at the base mode after. All right, and there is Black Convoy with his tanker opened up in battle platform mode, and I have to say, I mean, I'm really liking this. Now, of course, just like Laser Optimus Prime, he is sorely missing, physical, accessories to this mode. So again, we may be revisiting both of these figures at a later date, mostly because of those accessories. But I do want to go ahead and show you a lot of the labels did cross over. This was from the underside, as you saw, and these are some really good looking panels. This was the little ramp there, but you also see the diamond plating right here. You also see some more decals here. On the inside, you do see a lot of panels, pipes, and conduits that are on there. And of course, you see some view screens. It looks like, and I'm going to try and show that off, you do see an image of Gill Shark, on there. And of course, you see some more panels, vents, more view screens. I have to say, I'm not really sure what that is on the screen. It kind of looks like a video game console, really, like the old arcade games. So that's probably what that is. And then, of course, you do see the little. Well, let me try and scoot out a bit. So you see, some more diamond plating with the label from earlier. And then, of course, you do see some screens on here. I have no idea what the hell that is. Again, some more screens here, and then you have, I want to say that one kind of looks like Maximus, Grand Maximus. So there you go, some more. And I want to say that is Blast Off doing an orbital. So, I mean, these are some really cool looking decals that ToyHax had given us. So I have to say I'm not that disappointed. So let me zoom out just a bit. So, man, oh man. So let me go ahead and we're going to do some comparisons with them all. So let me go ahead and get the bots together, and then we'll do a segment that shows off Black Convoy and Laser Optimus Prime side by side. Then, of course, the base mode, and then finally, well, I should say, sorry, I'm kind of tongue-tied here. The vehicle mode, then the base mode. So give me a moment, I will be right back. Alright, so there is Laser Optimus Prime and Black Convoy, and you can tell they're about to throw it down here. So forgot to put these down. But holy cow, man, that I am so floored at the way both of these figures look. I mean, oh my god, these are awesome. But again, if there's a prize as as awesome as this Laser Optimus Prime looks, I'm still gonna have to give it to Black Convoy. I mean, he is cool looking. It's a totally different take on this mode, and the fact that he is a darker version. You know, so oh man, yes. So there they are, side by side, as different as night and day. Man. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on with the comparisons. The next one's going to be the vehicle mode. After that, it's going to be the base. And from there, I'll give you my final thoughts and my score. All right, now as you saw, or I should say, as you saw earlier, and I did make a mention, I was going to go ahead and do a comparison of all three modes. So there he is in vehicle mode, both Laser Optimus Prime and Black Convoy. And I think the Japanese version for the G2 or the Laser Optimus Prime was known as Battle Convoy. So, but seeing as how I didn't know him like that, that's Laser Optimus Prime. So, other than that, yes, I'm liking what I have. I don't regret not putting any type of additional decals for the tanker or on the windows here. I'm really liking it. So, one thing I did forget to show off was, he's got that diamond plating, but he also has, again, the personalized license plate. Yeah, the vanity license plate here, Black Convoy. So I did say I was going to go ahead and do that. So there he is. But yeah, there they are. So what I'm going to do now is get them transformed into the respective base modes, so you can see the differences, as well. All right, now there they are, side by side, already labeled up, and I mean, definitely the differences are right there. So, other than having a similar look, just different color molds, you can tell, it's totally different. So, I have to say, I'm giving it, again, though he was reviewed first all the way around. I do like him. I'm not saying anything on the contrary. However, I'm still liking this one even more. But there it is. Other than that, let me go ahead, get these out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and give you my final words, or just to take a cue from Jerry Springer, my final thoughts and my final score. Okay, so here we have Black Convoy, and I have to just to tear a page out of Patreon Prime's book. Does this set meet with your approval? Is it something you should pick up? Me personally, it was a great investment. The only issues I have were a lot of small stickers that were a pain in the ass to put on, some of which I didn't bother with, such as the labels for the faceplate, as well as the optics. I think the labels for the optics would have ruined or at least taken away the functionality of the light piping that this was built with. So I didn't bother with it. In addition, I did not put on the reflective labels for his tanker mode. And I was able to put all the other labels on this. And again, I liked it. But just as I stated before, it is lacking in accessories, for which I will go ahead and look into getting a third-party add-on kit. Now, there is a gentleman I know on Facebook, Rick Nioki, I believe that's his name, and he does some great add-on kits. So if you get a chance, look him up on Facebook. I don't know if he still has any upgrade sets for the Laser Optimus Prime or the Black Convoy. It's always best to go ahead and inquire about it, but I may look into it. So that may be something to do. In addition, there's also some other add-on kits that I've seen through TF Safari. I also saw some on AliExpress, so I may look into it as well. So we will be revisiting these figures again. So that is my review on this. On a scale of 1 through 10, though, you gotta put a score to this. What do I rate this set as? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and give this set a 9. Now, originally I was planning on giving them a 10, but there's a lot of the label set that I did not use, mostly for either size in tight places, which I cannot get in, even with these tweezers here. And some that basically just, in my personal opinion, just were really not needed. And someone else had made a comment about that, as I mentioned earlier. So, yeah, that's my score for this set. This will be a 9. So that's my take on the set. I want to hear from you. Have you gotten this set for your Black Convoy, as they calling them on here, the Legacy Scourge? And if you did you like it? Did you hate it? I want to know. Leave me a comment about it in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can be notified when I post up new videos. Now, I'd like to thank everyone who has helped build this channel up. As a matter of fact, we are slowly reaching the next goal of 300 subscribers, but I still need your help. In addition, I also need your help in suggesting what is going to be the prize for reaching that goal. I want to hear from you. So all you gotta do is leave a comment in the comment section, once again, down below. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.